What's up, guys? This is TheKephas. Welcome to Classic Course, Leveling Edition, where we take a brief look at a specific class from WoW Classic and go over the key abilities that you will want to make use of as you're leveling up. So if you're not too familiar with how to play a particular class, hopefully this video will help make leveling a little easier for you. Today, we're going to be talking about how to level up a priest. In Classic, when it comes to leveling, priests can be surprisingly efficient, albeit painfully slow. This is because in order to keep yourself from being constantly mana drained, you're going to have to rely a lot on your wand to finish off enemies. However, with the right build early on, mana management can be made a lot easier. That, coupled with their ability to self-heal, makes leveling a priest pretty easy. So if you think that you have the patience for it, I'm here to help get you started with the basics of leveling a priest in Classic. Starting off at level 1, you want to make sure that you're always buffing yourself with Power Word Fortitude to increase your stamina. Keep that buff up on yourself at all times. Start off each encounter by using Smite as far away from the enemy as you can. Keep using Smite until your enemy is close enough to attack you. You'll notice that when you're being attacked, your cast time is increased, so you should start using your melee weapon to finish off your enemy. Don't forget that you also have a healing spell that you can use whenever you're low on health. At level 4, you can learn Shadow Word Pain. Applying this on your target will deal damage over time, so you want to apply this at the beginning of your encounter. If the fight is long enough, be sure that you reapply it when it falls off, but if your enemy is about to die, you may as well save your mana. At level 6, you can learn Power Word Shield. This will temporarily shield you from incoming damage, and you should always apply it on yourself before every encounter. When you're being attacked while shielded, you might notice that your cast time is not being slowed, so you might be able to get off a couple extra smites before having to switch to your melee weapon. At level 10, you unlock your talent tree, and you are free to build out your tree as you see fit. But this guide assumes that you'll primarily be following the shadow tree. One recommendation is that you put your first 5 points into Spirit Tap. This will significantly increase your mana regeneration and reduce your downtime. At level 10, you'll also be able to complete a class quest which will unlock your first special ability that is dependent on your race. You'll also be able to learn Mind Blast, which is a damaging ability that you'll want to use on cooldown. Start pulling with this instead of Smite. Around this time, you should also be able to start using wands, so try and find one as soon as possible. You should start using your wand instead of melee attacks, and your wand will become your primary attack from here on out. At level 12, you can learn Inner Fire, which is a buff that will temporarily increase your armor. You should apply this on yourself before each encounter. At level 20, you can complete another class quest to unlock your second racial ability. And if you've been speccing in the shadow, you should be able to unlock Mind Flay. While channeling this ability, it will deal damage to your target and also slow it down. It's a good option to use when your target is out of range, like you were using Smite. However, you should be mindful of your mana. In some cases, it may just be more efficient to rely entirely on your wand after the initial pull. It's entirely up to your discretion. Now, by level 30, if you've still been following the Shadow Tree, you should be able to unlock Vampiric Embrace. This is a debuff that, when applied to your target, will heal you for 20% of all shadow damage you inflict upon that target. So you can apply this at the beginning of each encounter to increase your self-healing. And finally, if you've still been following the Shadow Tree, by level 40, you should be able to unlock Shadow Form. Entering Shadow Form will increase your shadow damage and your resistance to physical damage. So you should make sure that you stay in Shadow Form at all times. Note that using holy spells will take you out of Shadow Form. This includes your healing spells. And that's pretty much everything that you need to know about leveling a priest. Hopefully this video has helped get you started, and will make your leveling experience a bit easier. But if you're looking for something a little more in depth, like stat weights or talent builds, you might want to check out a very useful post on the WoW Classic subreddit, which provides a comprehensive list of guides for all things Classic WoW. A link has been provided in this video's description. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button, and feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is TheKephas. Until next time.